So, we're actually getting a pretty good free competitive player. And EA Sports absolutely ruined that free that Escape the Artist card yesterday. But let's go ahead and talk about this card real fast. Larry Kazanka coming in at 97 overall with 96 speed, 93 acceleration, 88 agility, 95 carrying, 86 catching, 87 chain of direction, 97 trucking, 87 break tackle. Pretty dang good card, right? Across the board, actually a pretty W free competitive player. But I want to go back because they ruined this card. They've ruined it not because they made it a 93, right? Making it a 93 was not ruining the card. Making it a 93 made sense because, first off, they're not going to give everyone a free 99. That would be absolutely amazingly great for EA Sports. And there's no way EA would ever do something that positive in life, okay? That's like against their nature. That doesn't make sense. So, them changing it to a 93 made perfect sense. You know, they gave it to 99 and they changed it, whatever. It's just how they ruined the card. It's almost unusable at this point. So it's a 93 now, but evasiveness and what's that second one? Human joystick cannot be turned off. It's one ability point each, right? Now the other abilities they kept the same when it came to one ability point for I think how about Master 2 ability points? Tank is one ability point, and the other one is one ability point. The Fearless and stuff like that. The problem is, they made the other categories, where the X Factor categories, like you could get Freight Train, you could get Trust, and Escape Artist, are all now 10 ability points. So if you use any X Factor outside of the initial ones that this card gets, then it costs 10 ability points, which automatically accumulates all your ability points in one player, because then it becomes 12 ability points. So the only way you can use this card and have actual, like Hot Route Master, Tank, Evasive, whatever, not Tank, Hot Route Master, or what's that one? Fearless or Pass Lead, Elite, whatever. You have to not have Escape Artist or Freight Train on it. And that sucks. Because, that's why it was so good yesterday. It was so good yesterday, in my opinion, not just because the card was freaking broken in the aspect that you could, have a 99 overall card. It was also fun to play with because of the fact it had all those other, bells and whistles, where you could have 3 X Factors on it, plus all the abilities. I don't know, man. I wish it would bring that back, because now the card, in my opinion, is almost unusable. Because if you don't put Escape Artist on it, right, you can get the other one's abilities on it. That's awesome, right? You still get an X Factor on it. But you can't get Escape Artist on it. And the card has 94 speed. So, you're going to want to have Escape Artist on this card. Ah, man, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. In the end of the day, can I still use this card just fine? Absolutely. Do I really have that big of a problem using this card without Escape Artist and just having, Pass, Lead, Elite, whatever on it? Yeah, I have no problem with that. But the reason why I love the Randall Cunningham card was because you could get Escape Artist. No, you couldn't get Escape Artist. Never mind. You could not get Escape Artist on the Randall Cunningham card. But you could get Tank and you could get Hot Route Master and Gunslinger, which I loved. But can't get Escape Artist. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I just wish they didn't make the X Factors 10. But it does make sense, because at the same time, though, you don't want to have 3 X Factors in one player. It doesn't really make sense logically for EA to let that happen. So, at this moment in time, if you do want to get... Because, for example, if I could get... if I had... if you could remove Human Joystick and Evasiveness, I would have no problem with this card. I would have Escape Artist, Tank, and Hot Route Master. Actually, you can't have Hot Route Master because that's 2 ability points now. I would have Hot Route Master and I would have Escape Artist. And I'd be happy. I go home happy. I go see my kids happy. I don't even have kids. That's how insane it would be. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.